In this video, I want to go over what it looks like to gather your equipment and to clean windows on top of a roof or a balcony. I made sure that I got a really wet mop, and I'm grabbing 3 different size squeegees. That way when I get on top of the roof, my mop don't go dry, and I have all of the different size squeegees that I may or may not need, just so I don't have to make multiple trips and climb back down the ladder and go, oh, I didn't grab what I needed, and now I have to go back down. I want to make sure that when I go up there, I'm not coming back down until all of my tasks are complete. In this case, it's exterior windows. So we're going to proceed to climbing up this ladder. I have a very wet mop. I have multiple squeegees. I have my rags, my screwdriver. Anything that I may need, I have with me. Being careful not to break any tiles, walking on this roof. We're going to make our way over to our window. This is the window that we're going to be focusing on here. This is a odd-shaped window in comparison to something that may just be a box. We're going to start by knocking off any bugs that may be on the sills. Drop my squeegee there. Making sure that the squeegee's the right size. I'm going to go ahead and mop this window. It's important to see and understand these mullions. In a past video, or maybe in a future video, I show you a technique where the mullions are loose on the glass. And we used a screwdriver to kind of pry up that mullion to free up any water from behind them. These mullions are wooden and they're attached to the glass nice and secure. Water cannot get behind them, so we can use a very wet mop here. So we're going to go ahead and do multiple windows at once, making sure not to wet too many. We want to make sure that these windows stay wet when we get ready to squeegee them. So mopping all of the window that we're getting ready to clean, and then taking our yellow rag to dry up the edges, and then fanning, making sure I get into every corner and every little bit of water is gone. I left a little trail there. I'm just going to use my white rag and touch that up. Drying the edges. We're going to straight pull here. I dried that edge there, so straight pulling actually leaves a really nice clean result. If I did not dry that edge, I would have dragged water across the glass. When I'm fanning, I'm going into every corner. I really want you to pay attention to that. It's very important. A lot of new or beginners, you could see right there where I pulled straight, it left a little trail. It's important to go back and detail that. But a lot of new beginners round out the corners. It's really important that whenever you're fanning a window, that your edge of your squeegee is going into every corner of that window. See, I missed there. Because I'm fanning, I was able to go back and grab that. Finishing at the bottom. Wiping up the water with the yellow rag, and then I'll come back and detail later. Finishing up at the bottom. Now we just have this big centerpiece left. We'll just grab our bigger squeegee here. Choosing the right squeegee just helps speed things up a little bit. If there was any debris, paint, or anything on this glass, we would have razor blade. In this case, this window was fairly clean. It just needed mop and squeegee. Notice how I squeegee half of this window because it's so big. This is why we love the fan technique, because you can do, half the window and then come back and do the other half as long as you go back over where you started. And that's it. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like to climb on a roof to do windows, and cleaning an odd-shaped window like this one.